YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Jonathan. We are back with another video. So today this video is going to be about worldly distractions and how it's keeping you away from your higher self. Let's get into it. So what do I mean about worldly distractions? Anything that's taking you away from your higher self on a daily basis, like social media, doom scrolling, porn, junk food, all that type of shit. Like narcissistic, toxic ass friends, relationships, all that type of shit, right? So this is why it's important that you go ghost mode or you go monk mode or whatever that you want to do. Just get away from that shit periodically, right? So you can reach your fullest potential as a man or as a woman if you're a woman watching this. You know what I'm saying? So you may ask, Jonathan, why is it important that you get in tune with your higher self? This is why it's important that you get in tune with your higher self. Because your potential, your maximum potential is only reached when you listen to your higher self. Because you gotta think about the world as a whole, like matrix, like construct, bro. Why would they want you to understand what type of power you hold as an individual, right? Because if they really wanted you to know that shit, nigga, this government shit, nigga, this society shit wouldn't exist, nigga. We would overthrow this bitch the same fucking day if we all knew what type of power we hold, right? It would not be niggas working 9 to 5. It would not be niggas going to college unless it was for a profession. It would not be niggas in poverty. None of that shit would be happening, bro. It would not be war. It wouldn't be nukes getting dropped on bitches and shit. You gotta really understand this shit when I say this. Like all this propaganda, all this programming and shit is for a reason. It's to keep you in your lower chakras. It's to keep you in your root chakra. Why? Because it's the easiest way that they can control you as a person. If they can keep you from reaching enlightenment, which is really your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, reaching the upper levels of your chakras, your energy points, they can control you, bro. Like if they can keep you in like below your sacral chakra and your lower chakras and keep you hooked on porn, junk food, doom scrolling, taking your attention away from yourself, externalizing your power, stripping your power away from you, nigga, you a bot. You're a bot, bro. You don't want to fall into the traps that the matrix has set out for you to capture your attention so you can't reach your highest potential as a person. You don't want to fall into that shit. This is why it's important that you go on semen retention. This is why it's important that you go out into nature and shit. This is why it's important that you take care of your body. You eat healthy, you eat clean, so you can operate at your fullest potential. You got to look at your body as a machine, right? How can I use this vessel to get the desired reality that I want? You have to look at it like that and stop chasing instant dopamine, instant pleasure, right? Instant gratification. Because if you do that, you're going to live a life of complete and utter disdain, bro. And you really have to take a holistic view of your life and see, where am I falling at? Where am I taking shortcuts in my life, right? Am I running away from my thoughts, right? If you can't sit and meditate for like 15 minutes, if you can't sit with yourself for 15 minutes with your thoughts, what type of nigga are you, bro? Like, real talk. Like, what type of nigga are you if you can't sit with yourself for 15 minutes to connect with your higher self, to understand who I am as a person? Why the fuck I'm even on this planet, bro? Right? Why am I even on this planet? If you can't do that with yourself, what are you doing? In terms of like elevating in this matrix shit, if you a nigga that beat his dick every day, if you a nigga that doom scroll all day, you are getting beat by a little nigga that do toy reviews. Bro, really understand me when I say this shit though. You're getting beat by a nigga that does toy reviews. Like that nigga probably don't even know what pussy look like, bro. Right? And you getting beat by that nigga. Do you want to get beat by a nigga that do toy reviews? Nigga, no. And what's crazy is this nigga's gonna grow up. This nigga gonna grow up and have a way better life than majority of niggas simply off of toy reviews, bro. Cause he locked in with himself. Even at a young age, that nigga locked in with himself, bro. I got this window open, so I keep coughing and shit. I don't know what the fuck is coming through this window, but still, lock in. God damn, bro. But yeah, lock in. So this is why it's important that you go ghost mode. You get rid of all people who are not serving you to your highest potential, the people who are not on your program. Even bitches, bro. If they not on your program, if they not with you, you gotta cut them off, bro. I'm sorry. That shit can be, bro, that shit can be good. But you gotta cut them off, bro. Cause you gotta realize, nothing really gonna change when you get back, bro. After like 3, 6, 12 months, 2 years, however long you may take. Once you come back to this social media shit, once you come back to this matrix shit, nigga, all this shit gonna be the same. You gotta realize, nigga, this shit is a simulation. They've orchestrated this shit to the point where they've mind controlled billions of people, right? So, do you want to be one of those billions of people that's mind controlled by the media, by all this propaganda, by all this programming and shit? Do you want to be an average nigga? No. But you gotta realize, once you take that step outside of being an average nigga, once you take that step outside of being a fucking bot, and you really understand the power that you that you hold as a person, it's gonna be a difficult path, bro, because not many people is walking that path, right? So you're gonna feel weird, and when you take them initial first steps, you're gonna feel weird, nigga. Like, you're gonna be like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? You're gonna feel crazy as hell. But you supposed to feel like that, bro. That's why when most people take that step initially to not become a bot, and they get that weird ass feeling, they stop, right? They come across a little bit of adversity and they stop, because their mental capacity is not able to like quantify what it's like to step out of the fucking mass programming. You have to really understand that shit, right? So this is why you have like the 0.1% of people, the 0.01% of people who are controlling everything, because they're aware of this shit, right? And if you can control everything with money, with status, with the media, if you control what people see, you can control you can control their trajectory in their life, right? And this is the only way society is working right now is modern day slavery, nigga. Wage slavery, right? Now, if you want to escape the matrix, and this is on some ed, I'm not no like escape the matrix guru or nothing, but he be spinning some real shit. If you want to escape the matrix, like the mind control matrix, not like no physical like material possession shit, I'm talking about like the mind control matrix, you have to get rich, bro, right? Because otherwise you're going to be working at McDonald's making like 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 dollars an hour, bro. Wage slavery, bro. That's pennies compared to what you actually make in McDonald's, right? So that's the first step of you actually releasing your control from the fucking matrix, releasing your mind from government control, from government oppression, and actually doing what you truly want to do in your fucking life, right? But you have to take that first step. You have to take that first step with yourself. Not any external technique, not any external fucking person. Nobody's gonna do it for you, nigga. You gotta do that shit for yourself, and only for yourself. Not for nobody else. Not even for your parents, bro. Not for your mom, not for your dad, brothers, sisters, cousins, nigga. No, nigga, for yourself, right? Because you gotta realize, if you elevate as a person, if you elevate as an individual, everybody around you is gonna elevate simply because they know you and they're close to you. So you have to really understand that shit. You have to really understand that shit, bro. And also, once you raise your vibration, once you raise your consciousness and awareness level to a certain point, you are going to get attacked physically in the physical realm, and you're going to get attacked spiritually, bro. But you got to be prepared for that shit. For example, story time. This shit happened like literally a couple hours ago, bro. Bro, I went to sleep. I had a crazy ass dream. I've been having some crazy ass dream. I've been having some sucker bitches come into my dream trying to steal my energy and shit, my sexual energy, nigga. But you have to really understand me and listen to me when I say this. Once you raise your frequency and vibration high enough, you send out a signal to these entities to come get your energy, bro, because they want it. Your energy is so potent, and it's hard to find out within the world, right? So you're gonna get attacked, right? This is like the same shit as if I went to fucking Brazil with like an AP on or a fucking Daytona Rolex. They see that watch and they gonna want the watch. These entities see your energy in the spirit realm and they gonna want your energy, especially when you're in a vulnerable position like sleep. They gonna keep fucking with you in your sleep, bro. Really understand me when I say that shit. They gonna keep fucking with you in your sleep. So you have to be prepared for that shit, bro. You have to be prepared for that shit, and you have to be a warrior, not only in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm too. right? Because we in the spiritual war right now, bro. Keep it a buck with you, nigga. We in the spiritual war right now. So you have to be a warrior within your life. Nigga, everything around us is war. Nigga, business is war. Nigga, bitches is war. Nigga, in the gym is war. I ain't even gonna lie. When I walk outside, nigga, I'm competing with everybody I see, right? Because I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm competing with myself every single fucking day, right? You have to become the best version of yourself if you want the best version of your life that you can ever achieve, right? Because you only get one of these bitches. You have to understand me when I say that, nigga. You only get one of these fucking lives. So why would you want to sit here and live a mediocre ass life? Now, when I say that, you're going to be like, damn, oh my God, like, I have all this motivation. You're going to click off the video, nigga. I have hella motivation. Then tomorrow you're going to be the same version of yourself. Nigga, no. Like, bro, the best way for you to actually elevate as a man or as a woman, if you're watching this, is to go ghost, bro. Like, just disappear, bro. Just disappear and sit with yourself and really do like a diagnostic run of your whole like being, bro, and see what do I need to do to elevate. What is holding me back? Write that shit down. Write that shit down. What is holding me back right now? What are my fears? What do I want to achieve? And start moving to that shit, bro. Because you're gonna realize like 10 years down the road, you like 30, you unk. You're gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have locked in with myself when I was like 20, 21, 22, 23. You really gonna wish you locked in with yourself because you think time is gonna help your problems. Nigga, that shit not gonna help your problems, bro. You still gonna be the same nigga 5-10 years down the road if you don't change nothing right now. Like, nothing's gonna magically fucking change. Not even if I get like a fucking new fucking job. Like, if I get a new job and I'm getting paid like $500 a million a year, nigga, if my internal being is not changed, if I still internally feel the same way, nigga, no amount of money is gonna change how I feel. You have to really understand that shit. Even if you a broke ass nigga, like, you have to change your perspective on every single thing if you're not getting the results that you want or that you desire in your life. You have to change your perspective on everything, bro. Because obviously your current belief system isn't fucking working. So you need to listen to people that have the results that you want and download their fucking belief systems because they fucking work, right? If a nigga making $1 million a year and I'm making 1,000 a month, but I don't want to confine to his belief systems, I'm a fucking dumbass. I look like a fucking retard, right? Because like, why am I being an ignorant prick that doesn't want to download this nigga's belief system based off of ego? Nigga, that's pure ego if I don't want to listen to him. And I think I'm right when he's making fucking 100K a month and I'm making $1,000 a month. It's the same way, right? It don't matter if a nigga looked a certain way. It don't matter if a nigga talked a certain way. If he has the result that you want and you internally know he really spin facts and he's speaking the truth, you need to listen to that nigga, bro. Honestly, like, I'm telling you. But the thing is, if you get affected by some bot ass, low frequency ass shit by a nigga appearance and how that nigga talk, bro, you need to actually work on yourself, bro, because that's some low frequency ass shit. Like, that's some root chakra ass shit, bro. Dead ass. Like, you really need to do some inner work. You need to do a lot of inner work if that shit really bother you. If somebody's appearance, if you don't want to listen to somebody based off of the appearance, like, that's some dumb ass shit, bro. Lock in for me. But yeah, bro, like, if you a nigga that be tapping into bitches OnlyFans and shit, bro, I want to slap your ass through the screen. I want to grab you. I literally want to grab you through the fucking screen and strangle your ass right now, because you are like one of the main parasites to fucking society right now, bro. Like, I really want to beat your ass right now, bro, if you subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans. Like, what type of nigga are you, bro? You are representing a male species, bro. Fuck is you doing? But anyway, so to recap, get rid of all distractions, and I mean media, bitches, toxic friends, terrible food, all that shit. Get rid of all that shit. Self-improvement. Go to the gym. Working on yourself. Be with yourself. Listen to your thoughts. Actually be with your thoughts. Write down what you need to go fucking do and go do that shit. Because every time you say you're gonna do something, you don't do it, you're ruining your self-confidence. Your self-confidence is the gateway to getting the life that you want. Because if you don't internally believe that you can get the life that you want, you never gonna get that shit. Stop doom scrolling. and all that shit. You nigga, you know what the fuck to do, bro. I don't even know why it take me to like make this video, but you know what the fuck you need to go do, bro. So go do that shit, nigga. So all that being said, it's your boy Jonathan pushing these videos on y'all. If you fuck with the video, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.